Welcome to Southern Gospel Spotlight. I'm Justin Gilmore, and I'm here with one of my favorite bass singers of all time, true legend in Southern Gospel music, Mr. Jeff Chapman.
Thank you,
Welcome
Justin.
to the
Appreciate that, man.
This will be the first main interview I've done since I did Mac Pouch a while back. That was just kind of a test run. You know, I'm still kind of new to this interviewing thing, but I'm going to try to start this back up again. So first off, how did you get your start in Southern Gospel music? Like for those who don't know, real quick.
It all began. I was born and raised in Brunswick, Georgia. I lived down there, and I was brought up under gospel music ever since I was born. My mom and daddy had a family group, and what was crazy is I was on stage before I was born. Because my mom was pregnant, she sung the high soprano and everything, and I just grew up under this gospel music umbrella, and I loved it very much. And so I grew up listening to. I went to the Waycross All Night Sing in Georgia, and I saw all the big groups like the Statesmen, the Stamps, the Blackwood Brothers, Wendy Bagwell, the Goodmans, just Oak Ridge Boys, you name it. I never will forget the first time I saw Gold City at the Waycross All Night Sing. But I pretty much just grew up under it. I love the gospel music industry. God's blessed me with a talent to be able to be in it, and I'm just thankful for it. I don't know where I'd be right now had God not used me like He has. And that's how I got in it. And I got discovered by a group out of Texas called the Bob Wills family. Bob Wills originally owned a group called the Bob Wills and the Inspirationals. So the Inspirationals of Texas right now, that was Bob Wills' group. And back when I started, it was just a family group. His sons and everything sang with him back then. So I started singing bass for them. And that's how I got my start. They gave me the chance. I was 17 years old.
And the rest was history. You went to Anchorman and the Kingdom Heirs for a long time. That's when I first became aware of you with the Kingdom Heirs. Found them, I think, around maybe 2010, 2011, somewhere in there, and following them ever since. And then when they announced you were leaving, I was like, oh man, like it's crazy. But then I realized, you're going to Gold City, and I'm like, okay, wait a minute, I might actually get to see you in person. And I'm so glad that I was able to come up here and see you guys.
That's awesome, man.
Yeah. So, what's your favorite part about coming to California?
In-N-Out Burger. In-N-Out Burger. I've discovered the protein double-double with the lettuce wrap. I had a couple of those yesterday. They're so good.
We actually went to In-N-Out the other day too. So, any advice for aspiring gospel artists?
Well, just make sure God's in what you're wanting to do. I mean, because I've seen them come and go, so many that had did what there was the desire of their own heart, and God was nowhere in 1,000 miles of it. Right now, they're not singing, they're not doing anything anymore, and just make sure God's involved with it. God's the reason why you're doing it. Keep the faith, trust in Him. That's my advice for an aspiring singer.
Awesome. Here's a couple of quick questions. Okay. What's your favorite food?
My favorite food, okay, it actually is Cajun food. I'm not talking so hot you can't taste it. I'm talking about the flavor that they have down there. Cajun seasoning is ridiculously good. I love seasoning.
How about favorite TV show or movie?
Favorite TV show has always been the Andy Griffith Show. I mean, this is me, good old Southern boy. And my favorite movie is Tombstone. Tombstone is my favorite movie.
Mine's Star Wars.
I understand that. I love Star Wars. I love them. But my favorite is Tombstone. I memorized every little line in the movie.
That's me with Star Wars and Marvel and all that stuff too. So And favorite concert venue? Like where?
Favorite concert venue. I don't know. I used to love Louisville, Kentucky at the Freedom Hall there for the Quartet convention. Whether back then they had it in the round in the middle, so, and I enjoyed singing there. Some fond memories of some great singings during Quartet convention at Louisville. That was my favorite venue.
Lastly, what's your favorite song to sing? It could be now with Gold City or with Kingdom Heirs or Anchorman.
I really don't have a favorite song to sing. Now, my favorite song has become Danny's song. It's the cross.
Yeah, it's still the cross.
It's still the cross. Still, I don't know where my mind went. It's still the cross. It's still one of my all-time favorite songs. And being a part of it, singing the backup on it, and then it gets to that last chorus, and it's just so strong, make your hair stand on it.
Oh yeah. All right. Well, thank you for doing
Thank
this.
you, Justin. Appreciate you, bud.
And follow him on Facebook, any other social media.
Also, you can catch on to me by Gold City TV on YouTube.
That's right. Check that out. So, all right.
They're getting ready to restart this thing.